Well, that went well, didn't it? I'm glad I put that together really well. Christmas Eve. Welcome anybody that's watching. I don't expect that many of you to be here this evening, and I'm sure some of you will watch it on the rewind at some point over the Christmas period. Yeah, that was some new titles that was quickly rushed together, and I obviously didn't do the timing very well, so sorry about that. Never mind. Anyway, what was the reason for this Christmas Eve message? Well, mainly just to I was going to say just to wish you all happy Christmas, which obviously I am, but it's not. As you might see behind me are the awards. It is that time of this year. We postponed it because not many people voted initially. A few people have, more, not as many as I'd hoped for, if I'm honest. But hey, you know, this year's been one of those crazy, unforgettable years, so I'm not too surprised that people have been too busy to vote for a Model of the Year competition. Anyway, so yes, let's have a quick look, see who has taken the time to be with me. There's 9 people watching, so thank you very much. More than I expected, so thank you. Let's see, they've got Dexter Scravatel, hi Nat, saying good evening and Merry Christmas indeed. The great Colin saying hi James. Hi Colin, how are you? How are you? Well, all ready for Christmas, etc. We've got Dad in the house saying hi to Model Officer James, Merry Christmas. And that is all we've got in the chat. So there are 11 people watching, and if you want to whack in a chat, you can. So anyway, before we get to this, because we have got some winners, you'll notice there are 2 awards. One is Model of the Year award, which is this one, which will be sent out to you ASAP after Christmas, and the Admin's award. So this year, the Model of the Year award was based around those that were picked out from the admin's choices throughout the year that formed our banners throughout the year, etc. And also the competition of the group builds, etc. winners. So that was the basis of it. Next year, what we're going to do is we are going to open it up a little bit more. Haven't quite figured all of it out yet, but we're going to do one more next year. And we are going to try and include as many people as possible. And I think what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to end it before Christmas, obviously. But what we'll do is we'll do like a Sunday parade or something like that, and we'll do a vote. So I want as many people to get involved with that vote as possible. So I'm hoping to do it live, and then we can, if I push it throughout the year, so everybody knows that we'll go down that route. The other option I've got is to do a random generator sort of scenario, but I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see how it goes, but that's for next year. We've got a few more people rolling in the house. Obviously, the pubs are all shut now, if they were ever open. You got a Facebook user saying, hi, James, Merry Christmas. I think that might be Ron, but I'm not 100% certain. So if you could pop your names on there for me, because I haven't got any of the other windows open at this present time, he says, quickly fussing about to hopefully get himself up to speed with who is in the chat. And while I waffle and my computer catches up with me, I can confirm that it isn't Ron at all. I'm glad I checked that. So we've got Ed. Oh, no, sorry. Paul Rinford in the house. Oh, this is going to get very complicated because I've only got space for one window. Right, okay. So anyway, okay, if you're on Facebook, make sure you say hello and make sure you put your name. So I've got, it'll be Ed or Paul. I think you find the first one is Ed. Then we've got Brad saying Merry Christmas. Then we've got Ed. Sorry, that is Ed. Saying hi, James, Merry Christmas. We've got Model Making Hagger saying evening all, Merry Christmas indeed. Connor Man saying hi, Dad. Hi, Connor Man. Hope you're well. We've got Frankie. Frankie goes to Hobbywood. He's in the house saying good evening. We got Model Maker Dave's Workshop saying hello, everyone. Indeed. And we've got Plastic Monkey saying hello, everyone. So 17 people of you watching now. So thank you very much for those who said hello. And those of you that are watching there quietly. Say hello, because we don't bite. Got Glenn Woodruff saying evening, Merry Christmas, and stay safe. Indeed, good message. Barbaros Mount Model saying evening, James, and Merry Christmas. Indeed, and Connor Man now. I did see him saying hi all earlier. So I think that's everybody up to date in the chat. So, hi everybody. Really is going to be quite a quick one because it is New Year's, Christmas Eve, and I'm sure there's, like myself, I've got sprouts to peel and stuff to get ready for tomorrow. Wife's presents all wrapped, so I've done all that. So I'm ahead of the game. What I wanted to do is I wanted to quickly head over to the model officer's mess while you guys were here. So we're just going to share that window there. Excuse me while I'm scratching my nose. Yes, so as you can see, there is our voting station there. That's going to come down now as a pin post. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to go into announcements. So that's the top of the page here. And I just wanted to highlight to you all what's coming next. So obviously this is the last of our booths. So we've got group build and stick builds for 2021. Now, I am going to be honest with you. I am feeling a little bit low in the old mojo in relation to how is everybody getting involved with the model, the group builds, etc. So I've put this up. I put this up a little while ago, but it may be modified throughout the year. I've noticed at the end of the year, people are waning and not really getting involved too much. So I don't really want to run something that people don't get involved in. So anyway, tell me if you've got any thoughts on that, by all means, drop me a message or pop a little post, a little comment underneath this post. So this is the diary for next year. We've got the Gulf War, which is coming up on the 2nd of January through to the 28th of March. If I just scoot down here, that is an overall view of it all. We've also got our STIG, special interest group build this year from the 3rd of January until the 30th of November. Though that is subject to change in time. So anything that is steampunk or apocalypse or both, that goes into that section there, and it can be any scale, anything whatsoever, really open. And like I said, the Gulf War 30th anniversary, 2nd of January to the 28th of March. Again, that is open to any scale. So, yeah, get involved with that. Can it also involve a diorama or anything else? We've got the 48-hour build, which is focused on 48. 19th of March to the 21st of March will be a 48-hour build, and that'll be a 1/48th scale subject. I think I'm going to leave it open to anything whatsoever that's 1/48th. Then after that, I got a second group build, which is the space flight and 60th anniversary. That's from the 3rd of April till the 26th of June. And that can be anything to do with spacecraft or space flight. And that is open to sci-fi subjects as well. So, yeah, good luck with that. It could be quite interesting. Then we've got one that's really opened up as well with this one as well, is the Desert Warfare from the 3rd of July to the 25th of September. But a bit of a twist, that can be fact or fiction. So the rules are all there. I'm not going to go over it too much because it's Christmas Eve, for goodness sake. And then the 1st of October to the 5th of December is Pearl Harbor 80th anniversary. I don't think I need to explain that. It is anything to do with Pearl Harbor and that monumentous event that brought the Americans into the Second World War. So there you go. That is our calendar for next year. And like I say, we will be doing the Model of the Year award, which will also have an admin award and all of that jazz. So it's all there for you to read. Like I say, I'm not going to go over it right now. I just wanted to skimp over it and show you where it is. So there's 19 people watching, and we have got Thomas Childs. He's saying, I'm naked. Tesco security not caught me yet. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Might need bail money. I'm glad you didn't mispronounce that. We've got a Facebook user there, which I believe is Ron Hedman. He's saying, good evening. This is Ron. Oh, he does say that. Thank you, Ron. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas indeed. Thanks, Ron, and to yourself. We've got Scale Model Muse. Flight. There's that's maybe for me. Space flight, I guess that would be, yes. Cool. And Thomas just updating us there with he's been caught in the frozen section. Wish they just let me go. Well, yeah. I'm surprised I managed to get a hold of you. Anyway, right. So with no further ado, I've been waffling for nearly 15 minutes. It is obviously Christmas Eve on a Friday. So let's get it on and tell you who has done what, shall we? So it's amazing. You get yourself all prepared and then all of a sudden you're not. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a little bit of sort of a reverse order. Now, the admin award, which is this little award here, this basically is an award that is only voted by the admins. The criteria is open to pretty much anything. However, what I have asked the admins to do is if they can think of throughout the whole year someone who has been inspirational, someone that has been super active within the group, willing to help, being helpful to other members, you know, the criteria is quite wide. But this award will go to that person. Now, they've made their nominations. And without further ado, the winner of the admin award for 2000 is Mark Ewin. Mark, thank you very much for everything you've put into the Model Officers Mess this year. It's been, as it says, an inspirational journey and contribution from yourself to the Modelers Mess. And as the admins have said to me, and I say to you too, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. And send me a PM, Mark, and I will send that award off to you. Toot sweet. There you go. What did Mark do? Well, Mark's journey of his modelling has been awesome this year. He really has progressed in what he's been doing. As you know, as a group, we don't actively criticize people. We don't do anything other than try and encourage and inspire. And he watching his development has been quite inspirational to a couple of our members and our admin as well. So, Mark, thank you very much for everything you've done in the Model Officers Mess this year. Looking forward to next year, and you will be getting that. So the big question is, with 20 people watching, let me just make sure I'm up to date with the chat. We've got a comment from Colin saying, I like the Stig, the special interest group build. I feel a steampunk build in my head. I tell you what, it's really open. I was talking to someone about this just the other day, and they were saying, I'd like to do this, but I'm not quite sure. And it really is your imagination. Apocalypse is anything, Warhammer, whatever. It's totally up to you. And as always with a model, it's really down to you and your explanation of how you've seen it. And steampunk's the same, really. They're both two things that aren't factual, so they're all fiction. It's up to you. The great Dexterous Traffer saying a huge well done to Mark. Indeed. And I believe that must be Thomas Childs asking for us to ignore his madness. Just want to raise a serious point. That's thank you to MOM for the great channel and the commitment to the support comps and the great craft going. Thank you so much, Thomas. I really that means an awful lot to me, and I know it will to the admins as well. We put a lot of hard work in over the year, and none of it's sponsored. It's all from me. These are anyway. You know, and also I'm glad you brought this point up on a serious point. I want to thank everybody that's got involved with the mug and calendar this year. Funny enough, I've still got a few more bits and pieces to go out. I've done everybody as much as I can, but I've got a couple of orders that have popped up, and I have had a couple of extras. So I haven't got the total yet, but obviously your kindness in buying those products, and whatever profit is made, I make nothing from it whatsoever, I promise you. All that will go to Models for Heroes, and it's looking like we're going to do a similar amount as we did last year, which is amazing considering the predicament that so many of you are in over this year. So yeah, a big thank you. But as soon as I've got that proper information, I will announce that. Modeling Hag is saying congratulations to Mark as well. And Dexterous Crafter saying here Thomas for his kind words indeed. We've got S3 Model Works Scotty, he's saying congratulations Mark, well deserved. And that's a good evening from myself and everybody, and of course to Scotty. Thanks for joining us. Well, there you go. I've had a couple of people drop out before the big statement, so I don't know what happened. Maybe they've lost their internet. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up in the next 3 to 4 minutes. So, well, probably less than that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to tell you who has won this mean monster of a trophy. Beautiful trophy. I happened to stumble across this. I won't tell you the big story because obviously you want to know who won. I stumbled across this and I had to get it because I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, so that will be winging its way to someone very certain. And it does say on there, the Model Officers 2020 Model of the Year. And the person that has won it this year is... Are you all doing your drum rolls? Oh, that didn't work. There you go, Chris Meddings for Model of the Year. And the Model of the Year is right there in front of you. An amazing build, jaw-dropping amount of rigging, and yeah, thank you so much for sharing it with us, Chris. It was just amazing. I love that model, and this will be winging its way to you just as soon as you sent me the PM, please, Chris. I can get that out to you. So there you go. There are the prizes for 2020. What a weird and wonderful year it has been. And let's hope next year's nowhere close. I don't think I can cope with it. I'm back in lockdown until at least the middle of January, if not later. It's getting a bit weary. It's quite nice to start off with, but yeah, no, it's getting weary now. But I want you guys, 20 of you watching right now, 20 minutes in, and thank you so much on a Christmas Eve for spending this time with me. I'm going to wrap it up and say to you all, thank you so much for everything that you've done for us at the Model Officers Mess. Thank you for joining in. Please, I know there's a lot of stress around. Enjoy your Christmas. Stay safe. Play by the rules, because, you know, I don't want anyone to do something and then it will go terribly wrong. So play by the rules. Enjoy a quiet Christmas, because that's all we've got on offer at the moment. And there you go. So we've got Brad just saying congratulations, Mark, and we've got Scotty saying great build, Chris, congratulations, and Brad also saying congratulations to Chris. So on that note, I'm going to wrap it up now and say to you all, make sure you watch all the credits because they are new and there are some bits of pieces of information there for you. Have a lovely Christmas. You're probably not going to see me until into the new year. We were going to do a Christmas build, all very quickly, nearly forgot. We were going to do a Christmas build, a 48-hour build, but I think what I'm going to do, to be honest with you, is I'm going to say to you, look, spend some time with your family, spend some time with the loved ones. If you have the opportunity to make a model, or you're unfortunate enough to be by yourself this Christmas, pop your pictures up on the post, on a post up in Model Officers Mess. Let us help you get through this Christmas by yourself. And for those of you that are with loved ones, a small amount of loved ones this year, have a lovely Christmas. And again, if you've got the opportunity to get to the bench, get to the bench. There's no pressure this year at all. Please don't feel there is. I will be at the bench on Boxing Day. I possibly will put up a hangout of some description. I'm not quite sure, so please don't. If you've got a chance of other things and you're not quite sure what to do, don't think of me too much. Like I say, I probably will be around Boxing Day and I'll pop up a post, and it will be really nice to get to meet some of you in a hangout as well. So if I do that and pop a link up, and maybe you can get involved, that'd be wonderful. But as I say, keep an eye out for that. It's not written in stone. Anyway, until then, I'll bid you farewell. Have a lovely Christmas. and stay safe. Bye-bye.